making me really appealing, Lindsay?
Oh, you're extremely appealing. You look like a chicken wing right now.
Welcome aboard Cygnus, our vintage West Sail 32.
We're taking time away from the bustle of life and exploring the world on a sailboat. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Danny.
And this is our journey from here to out.
Sure, you can call it the abyss.
You can call it the abyss. Welcome to the chaos of getting Cygnus ready for the water. We have a full crew on board here, 6 people working on the boat simultaneously, which is a little hectic, but it's a lot of fun. This week is all about getting the minimums done so that we can get the boat into the water and down to a buoy ball near Gig Harbor so we can finish up all the other projects that we have before she's ready to go south on the ocean. That means our main concerns this week are the cutlass bearing, the electrical system, and Coast Guard registration. So welcome to the absolute chaos of on board right now. This is technically a bed. Can't tell right now, but it is. Well, maybe you can, this pillow.
Originally, we figured these projects would take maybe a week and a half, but my optimism proved to be ill-placed, shall we say.
Oh, it's so bright.
Welcome to the real world, love. Anyway, the boys have been working on this project for days. It should have taken a couple hours and it's taken 4 days so far. Hey Danny, will you show them what's down there?
Yeah.
Got the prop shaft, hooking into the transmission, to the engine, to my seat, to my legs. Okay. And we had to replace things on it. Yay.
You're welcome.
As with almost any boat, especially the DIY or kit build boats, the deeper you get into the boat, the more you find wrong with it. And more goes wrong while working on it. And for us, that was really the electrical system, which we thought was perfectly fine, but as we got into it, it was a mess.
Yeah, we've been having quite the battery situation, so we finally got the other 2 huge 70-pound lead acids out. And now we've got one that's going to work in the meantime until we get our actual batteries. We're using that until then, and that is thanks to Uncle Ralph and Aunt Catherine. Daddy, what do you think of their electrical system?
Well, it's really bizarre that they would have used huge, heavy cables for small little signal lines. And then use small little signal lines for where you should have a big, huge cable.
Brass washer.
Oh dear. We are so super grateful for the help of our family, Uncle Ralph and Aunt Catherine, Mama and Daddy. Thank you guys so much for all the miles you drove and the expertise you lent us. We all gained a few new bruises, but we sure made some memories. Communicator reporting for duty. Sweet. Pass this to Daddy. Danny, you have a communicator reporting for duty.
Are you ready to put that on rough house?
This is a 3-part system. We've got Danny working in the engine room with his head totally underneath the
Give me a minute.
auxiliary tank. We've got my mom. Got my mom communicating between the 2. Because down here, we have Uncle Ralph hard at work on that side of the propeller. And a few days ago, they were pulling everything apart. Now they're putting it all back together. What a time, what a time. It's just a big mess right now. We've got tools and stuff everywhere because we've got 6 people working on the boat at the same time, figuring stuff out, and it's been a little chaotic. So, alas, we are, oh, that's what it's open. We're running cords right now. Ha, I see. As I said, 6 people working on the boat, so I didn't even know we were running cords back there right now. I'm going through and making sure that all of our stuff, like our flares and our, wow, that's really dirty. And our fire extinguishers, EPIRB, all that jazz is up to date and up to snuff. And it's a job right now. So, here we are on board, Cygnus, and hoping to be in the water tomorrow. What are you guys working on?
We started the motor and it started right up like it was running 10 minutes ago.
Woohoo! We are moments away from getting this boat on the water. It's actually happening.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. At this point, it feels crazy.
So getting the boat back into the water is a bit of a process. The first thing that happens is the lift comes over. They call it the Tammy lift, which has these massive straps that cradle the boat. They come over to strategic spots where the weight's going to be good, and they strap your boat and take it up. And to me, nerves were high, as I'd never seen any of this before.
There she comes, guys. It's coming up. She's lifting.
A big project that you have to do while this is all happening is finish painting the bottom of the boat. The main part of the bottom of the boat was finished by the previous owner, but the last little spots, the little areas where the stands that hold up the boat while it's on the hard were covering, that last little bits had to be painted. So we had 30 minutes to rush around with 6 of us to get all of that last little bits painted. And every minute counts because it all costs.
So after we finished painting, we paid for all the time that we'd spent on the hard, and they lowered her into the water.
Real. She's going in.
All right, will it float?
Yes, it will float.
Yeah.
Will it float? Yeah? Are you sure?
They slowly moved the boat over to a little overhang over the water where they slowly lowered in. My stomach was in knots the whole time as we watched our baby get into the water. Before they all get all the way in there, I get on the boat and make sure all of the seacocks are closed, and then they lower it all the way in, and I make sure, or whoever is in there makes sure that the boat's not gonna sink. And then they undo the straps, pull these little safety pins that let the straps go free, and then they pull our boat to the dock and we're out of there.
She's in the water. She's actually floating. We made it. Ooh, she's heavy. It's good. Danny, how's it feel?
Kind of nuts.
After all that hard work, it felt so surreal to be inside our boat on the water, and it was finally time to see what she was really made of.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it. We are doing it.
What are we doing, Danny?
Sailing. Check it out. Got our sails up. We're going downwind. We're finally chilling out. We're sloppy today, but we're learning again. Getting back
in the swing of it. Sailing away down the Juan de Fuca Straits. Danny just informed me that we're going 5 knots. Yeah, buddy.
Let me show you the boat some. So the rigging, it's been a fun day. So this is the first day we're sailing, and the rigging is a new system that I've never used before. It's been a couple years since I've actually sailed a boat this size. Probably actually like 4 years. We don't talk about that. But I have the principles and I know the ideas and it all worked. So I've been going through the lines. It was fun trying to figure out which lines led to what of the sheets or halyards. So here I'll hop up. It's a little tipsy here. And I'm not drunk, I promise. I am a sailor, but I don't drink. Anyway, we have all these, well now there's only 2. So there's one for the main, was on here, and comes over to here, and then this one took me a while to figure out. That one only goes up halfway up the mast, and then goes for this cutter sail, little stay sail, and the rest of it's over there. Things like that, trying to figure out where everything goes and putting it places. These pieces of rope, I'll show you guys. I am so confused. It's literally just a chunk that's tied off to a really short piece. kind of weird. Same thing right below it on the gooseneck. Woo! That's a wave. Whoa, I'm riding a pony. There's another short one. It's just this, and it has a quick release. Kind of funky. I'll do some research on that, trying to figure out what in the world's going on. But boom bang works all right. It's all twisted. But yeah, she sails. She works. She's beautiful. It's kind of nuts. So we're actually doing this. Man, that doesn't even look like a wave over there. Yeah, people are right. This doesn't do it justice. I think it's a little telltale of what? That's how shaky my video is. But also this dinghy. It's just scooting down the waves and over the side and then up. Yeah. This monitor wind vane saves lives, probably. Literally, I can walk around the boat and have no one here, and it just turns my boat wherever it wants. Well, that's a funky wave. Like 2 of them came together. Anyway, that's a bit of the boat. As is. Lindsay's a sicko. Yeah.
Is that number 6 for today?
6 vomits? I think so.
What do you want to eat since I won't be eating?
You should go lay down.
I have my food for you.
No, you should not.
Lunchtime was like 4 hours ago. I should be food.
But you're gonna vomit again if you're up too much. Don't push yourself.
I feel good.
Don't push yourself,
That's
okay?
Like 15 minutes, and then I will start feeling sick again.
Okay, do something really easy then. In other news, as I start to get cold, here's our GPS and depth sounder. I don't think we're not aground. Don't worry. Very much sailing, and it's beautiful. Anyway, GPS though. Here we are. Here, I'll zoom out for y'all. In the Straits, we came from over there, Port Angeles, and we came over to here, and we're gonna go to Port Townsend. Oops, I'll go in. Port Townsend over here, but it'll be like it'll be like sunset, and that's Lindsay's sick, and let's just take it easy. So we're gonna go just around this point over here. But see, we're chucking along. This is not a wet snail, not a chance, and she works herself. Even with the dinghy behind her, max speed for the nerds, 7.5 knots, according to this. We do have a 1/2 knot current, so we are kind of cheating. But still, that's working its way up.